muting everything.
Okay. Yep.
Alright, so, where we last left off, 2 weeks ago, a while ago, you guys were traveling from By-Helling to the fortress of the Lich's Fortress. By the... You had a little helper along on your little trek. Who the hell is he called? I have his name in... Knight Vanja. A frog person Radlugan knight who is tasked with watching over the fortress and has been somewhat less successful in doing so in recent times. He has been taking you along over to the fortress itself. You guys are you've just finished the night's rest, and on this next day's journey, you'll be at the fortress. However, as you can already see, there are lots of skeletal undead and harvesters about the area.
Those were like metal spider things, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere safe?
Mechanical harvester.
Is there anywhere safe that we can stay for a short time while we plan?
You guys are still at the campsite, which is relatively... Well, it's relatively sheltered, but there was the harvester which found you guys overnight.
True. Just the morning, you said.
Yeah.
And when you say days travel, is it like 8 hours travel? Sorry.
To be oh, that's not what I wanted. To be precise. Travel plan.
Shit. I'm looking to cast Heroes Feast, so to see if it's economically viable.
It'll take, by Knight Vanja's calculations, it'll probably take you guys 7.5 hours of travel to reach the fortress itself this day.
Okay. And then we'd be good to go in still, obviously. So we might as well just cast it now, and then we can travel. It'll take an hour, so if you guys want to do, we can do an hour-long feast, but it'll give us good buffs for the day.
Do we want to hold off until we actually are entering the fortress, or how long?
We can't go fighting on an empty stomach.
It lasts 24 hours, so kind of like, yeah, it's kind of good to do now, and then we get the benefits during the travel if we need it.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, alright. I'll start casting. Takes 10 minutes to cast, and then we have to sit for an hour for the full banquet.
Alright.
I pull out the bowl that's not the one that I got from the
Lady
demon. Yeah, demon lady of hunger. It's just so.
Wait, there's something inscribed on the bottom. For a good time called 666. Oh, damn it!
Let's see. So I'll get out the nice bowl.
Okay.
I don't know if we have like a table or something, so I'll just kind of set it down
Yeah, no.
outside one of the tents. Yeah,
Pretty
Unless
sure
someone-
part of the magic makes the table. Like,
yeah, I believe so. But in the meantime, I'll just kind of like do the casting over the bowl. Prayer to Nengua. Yeah.
Alright. As you go setting the bowl down, I can even get the skull up.
Mhm.
What kind of ritual are you going to do with the bowl? Could you describe it?
So kind of just kneel in front of the bowl and someone I'm just kind of like praying to Nengwan, and then like as it progresses, we get more intense as I like put my hands on the bowl.
Okay.
And like light will start to form around the bowl.
Yeah, so basically this intense rainbow of light is emanating from the bowl itself. And it begins kind of seeping out. And as this light travels down the sides of the bowls, it begins forming the table and the food and drink, creating this long table for a feast, a hero's feast, made out of this light. And as the light begins to dim, as the ritual comes to an end, you can see all kinds of food and drink, fine food and drink for you all.
Plenty of forget the name of it. Where's that big? The originavi, plenty of originavi food, Mediterranean style, meats, breads.
Ooh.
There's fruits and stuff too. Fruit and stuff, milk, grains, everything you need for a good breakfast to get started for the day. Exquisite cutlery, plates, everything we need. Chairs, and I don't know what does our friend like to eat? He's good with this type of food.
Knight Vanja, yeah, he's fine with anything. He is used to the simpler foods, the kind of things that a knight would have on rations, basically.
Easy.
But he's more than pleased to partake in this.
Does 12, so like will that be a trick?
Oh, this is good stuff.
Delicious pancakes. Look at that.
Pancakes. I'm imagining a big a roast pig with an apple in its mouth somewhere there, and the centerpiece of the table.
Breakfast bacon.
Breakfast pork.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's all dig into this and have a great time.
Knight Vanja is just not eating too much, not really feasting per se, but having his breakfast along with you all. He pipes up. I appreciate you all coming with me so far. You will be traveling into the fortress, yes?
That is the plan.
Yeah, we were hoping to.
The intention.
We were hoping to, yeah.
Perhaps now would be the best time for me to head back, then.
Fair.
Are you not going to help? Don't need to. I thought you were going to come in with us, but it's alright if you don't. I'm sure we can handle it by ourselves.
Well, my job is to make sure that the fortress remains sealed, and it is evident that is not the case.
Thank you for leading us here.
Then wouldn't it be your duty to reseal it, perhaps?
I do not have the abilities to reseal it, only to keep it sealed, to ensure that the magic holding the seals of the fortress are maintained.
Oh, it's a magic seal. Ah, I see.
Who sealed it originally?
Good question.
It was a collaborative effort. Many of the factions, the Radlugan Knights, the Skywatcher Knights, it took many to seal that wretched lich.
Well, maybe now we can just move the issue. If we're lucky.
Hopefully so.
Well, very well. Safe travels, I suppose.
I appreciate all that you have done, and I hope to hear upon your return. If you make your way back via Pla Ijzig, or even if you do not, and simply send word over to the Radlugan Knights, I would much appreciate it.
If we survive, we'll come see you again. If we
I'm
have
sure
time.
you will. So after Nightvanja finishes off having his... He does partake a bit, but he keeps it fairly
Nonsense
simple.
flower.
He goes and packs up his stuff, remounting his giant donkey and... Oh, no, sorry, giant goat, and heading back off the way that you guys came.
He was a strange man.
We've met
Agreed.
stranger.
It's true.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
true.
Perhaps rude of me to say, but I do not like him very much. He just seems of poor character. He has failed in his duty and then done little to rectify the problem. It doesn't sit right with me.
You just calling him sketchy, just call him sketchy.
So,
That is literally what I just said, I thought.
You
Yeah,
said it-
but
you
there's
said
a
it without
simpler
thinking.
word than what you said.
Oh, I apologize. I will attempt to use fewer words in the future.
Will not use diminutive words when superfluous ones will do.
Verbiage aside, I do sort of agree.
Well, I think he had a hard job, being the only one responsible for keeping this dungeon in order. And
We should
if
be
it was
glad the fact that
managed
he talked to
properly-
us.
Indeed, if it was managed properly, then I think it might have stayed closed for longer. But I think it was always just a matter of time before places like these open again.
I mean, I could somewhat understand if the issue was he did not have the magic to reseal it, but at that point, why have someone guard over the seal if they cannot reseal it in the event of the worst case scenario? It
does seem
seems
rather-
odd.
Does seem rather complacent to the Rudligan Knights.
Yeah, but I don't think they would have really thought that far ahead. Do you really ever think that most people like that think that far ahead and keep people there at all times?
Well, my thinking is that this place wasn't a problem for a very long time, and so they got complacent. And then nothing becomes a problem until it is a problem. So I think it's just up to us now to fix it.
Yep.
Yes, you are correct. Probably best not to dwell on personal gripes. Shall we move on?
There's plenty of like objectively malicious people to save your ire for.
Correct.
Oh my god, this food's delicious.
Yeah. Delicious berries.
Was this sort of round pastry with sprinkles on it?
I believe it's a sweet one.
Oh, sweet bro. Seems to be a hole in this one.
I said,
I like it.
God damn it. Cool. So as you guys eat your wonderfully tasting and very varied feast, you all get some benefits. So for the next 24 hours, you are cured of all diseases and poison, become immune to poison and being frightened.
Also cool.
All saving throws that you make are with advantage.
Wisdom
And-
saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws, yep. And everyone roll 2d10.
Ah, God, this is always...
What was before the 2d10 thing?
It's tense.
What were all the benefits?
You can't get frightened or
You get
Yeah,
poison.
Well,
Cured of all diseases and poison, become immune to poison and being frightened. You make all saving throws with advantage, and your maximum hit points are increased by 2d10.
Ooh, maximum hit points?
Yes.
Oh,
and you
nice.
gain the same amount of hit points as well.
Good.
only temporary.
Okay, good to know.
Well, for the next 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
So Beatrix's new total is an extra 18 on top of that, which is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Only got an extra 14.
Me too, but that's okay. 14's pretty good.
I mean, 14's a decent amount of hit points.
I think I once had a Heroes Feast and I rolled like 3 extra hit points. That was
Wow.
pretty sad.
14 is above average. I think 13 is average for a Hero's Feast.
Alright. I got 10. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it bumps up my HP to like 100.
Wow, you've hit triple
Nice.
digits. Congrats.
Oh my.
Welcome to the rest
I
of
never thought I'd get here.
Then went up to 170.
Oh, nice.
Moving on up, moving on up. 2 more.
So as you guys have finished your feast, the remaining scraps of food and the table and grand platter that was summoned forth begins glowing with this immensely bright rainbow light before going and disappearing, kind of melting
I
down
imagine
into
like
the
Felix
ground.
is like licking the plate as. Oh.
It kind of shifts away in like the direction that the light beams are coming from.
He just feels it being pulled. No, 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 you.
Don't go.
No.
Don't go. Bites the donut.
I'm imagining like that scene in Into the Spider-Verse where old Spider-Man is going through the portal and tries to web the pizza with him, but it gets stuck on the ceiling.
Pretty much.
Alright. Onwards.
Let's head towards our destination.
We'll carry on.
All right.
What was the place called?
Which place?
The place we're going to?
The fortress of
The fortress.
Fortress of General Bose.
Okay.
General who?
General Bose.
Could you spell that, please?
Bous.
Oh, I was wrong. Thought it was just BOS.
Bose.
Bose.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
You're going to the
General
fortress
Bose's
of General
fortress.
Bose.
Is it the Fortress of General Bose?
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
We have a
Um,
winner.
So as you guys load up on your raptor and giant goat mounts, setting forth further towards this ancient fortress, once sealed, now not. You guys have most of the day travel before you reach it. Who's going to keep watch?
I will.
Watch.
I'm always keeping a good like look around or generally like trail the back of the crowd. Watch our tail. Someone else would probably like look up front.
Okay, I guess Felix could do that.
Okay, so between Felix and Gabriel keeping watch. Cool.
Yes.
You guys good to set off? Anything else you'd need to do?
Anything anyone else needs to do?
Do it now before we leave.
I need to go to the toilet.
I hear no complaints.
Just get behind
Changing
that
out.
tree.
Changing out a prepared spell. Oh, that's some good.
Alrighty.
I guess, I think,
So, as you guys begin setting out for the first hour of your journey, looking around, you see that. No,
There's no trees!
No, there are many trees, thankfully.
many of these trees are my friends.
You see the remains of the harvester that you had defeated and destroyed, well, mostly destroyed, the previous early the morning.
It's mostly dead. There's a difference between mostly dead and all dead.
Oh no, it's definitely dead. It's just mostly destroyed. Heading out, you do manage to avoid many of the patrols, both the harvesters and the skeletons that are patrolling around. And funnily enough, most of the skeletons in this area don't seem to really be trying to look out all that much. They seem more preoccupied.
Preoccupied with what? Are they just like shambling about, or are they actually like doing stuff?
Do you want to go see if you can check them out?
That's probably not best to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Okay. So as you make your way further up this mountain, this forested mountain, towards the fortress of General Bose, first hour passes without too much issue. As the second hour comes along, could I get the watchers to make perception checks for me?
That's
Okay.
the watches.
The Watchers.
It's funny because Felix is part of the Watchers of the Veil, so
He
it's
is a
quite
watch-
fitting.
Yeah.
19.
19?
Give me a minute. Hold on. Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to scroll and see what my perception skill was anyway, because I rolled a 1.
What is it though?
Get it out now, I guess, before we go fight the Lich inside. Get all your ones out now.
Alright, so 19 was the highest there?
Yep.
Okay, so looking up ahead, kind of not too far from the trail itself that you guys are following along, you see a tall tree. It has these smooth, sprawling trunk and branches that have this slight bluish-gray tint to them. As you look up, you can see the leaves. The almost spear-shaped leaves, they're slightly toothed, and from these leaves are hanging icicles.
Despite the weird color, is the trunk still wooden, like texture? But it look like
it's hard to tell
got
without
shiny.
further inspection. Do you want to go up?
Yeah,
to
sure,
it?
sure.
Okay,
Yeah, if I can without getting attention, yeah.
cool.
Felix looks up at the icicles and just goes, "Nobody sneeze."
I have a cold.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've been sneezing and coughing this entire time. I can definitely do it!
If you sneeze, Gabriel would die.
So Gabriel, as you go up to the trunk of the tree to inspect it further, you hear a crunch underfoot,
Crunch.
And as you kick away some of the sparse snow here and look down, you see you've stepped on what appears to be a corpse of some kind. Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Sure.
What?
Okay.
Jump back.
That corpse isn't dead, is it?
17.
17, that's pretty good actually. So as you step down, hear the crunch and kind of shift aside some of the snow and like, oh, that's a corpse of some kind. You instinctively jump back as some of the icicles hanging from the leaves of this tree go and strike down. They actually managed to scrape you pretty decently as you jump back. You're going to take half damage from this. So it'll be 11 cold and 16 piercing. So you're going to take 5 cold and 8 piercing.
13 too.
Who did it? Which one of you sneezed?
I just blew my nose. I actually did.
Damn it.
Just be careful of the snow. I think there's undead, perhaps.
Make a
Let's keep
nature
moving.
check. Nature or Arcana, your choice.
Nature.
Anyone proficient in nature or Arcana can also make this check.
Let's see.
Let me check.
I wouldn't even check because I
For
know I'm bad at
nature.
both.
It's 11.
11 for nature,
I can do a nature roll.
26 Arcana.
26 Arcana.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
See what else other people get first.
Alright, I'm rolling the die that gave me a 1 last time. Hopefully, my luck has changed. I say, inevitably cursing myself.
Do not have proficiency in nature nor arcana, so I will not roll.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm not rolling. I can't be
That's right.
fucked.
14 total for me.
14.
Not awful, but could be better.
How do you only have a 14? You have proficiency in nature, don't you?
I do, but I rolled a 10.
What's your wisdom?
Our proficiency modifier is +5.
Is your wisdom -1?
My wisdom's 3. The modifier is 3.
Yeah, so that's a plus
So-
8. That's a plus 8.
You
to
got
your
+8.
nature.
Oh wait, nature is listed here as an intelligence skill. I don't
Ah,
have any
it's
modifiers in intelligence.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
Nature is intelligence,
damn.
which is weird.
Anyway, that's still a plus 5 that you got, so it's a 15 from you at least.
Yeah,
Alright.
know your skills. Jeez.
Know your skill.
Okay, so we'll go with who got the lowest there.
I got 11.
You got 11. All right. Gabriel, was that what was that for you?
Nature.
Nature. You don't think it was undead necessarily?
Yeah. It's corpses.
There are corpses around. That
I was speculating in the first place, but yeah,
yeah,
just because I know we're going to like an undead fortress area.
yeah, fair enough. You can't really tell. It's difficult for you.
Sure.
Felix, you're looking at that tree and you're like, oh, that must be I guess the common name for it would be a weeping widowmaker. You haven't encountered one in colder climates like this, but you do know that the weeping widowmakers are known for drawing in excess moisture from the area and then excreting it from its leaves. In warmer climates, the animals would actually go and drink the water, and the trees would shed the seeds which will attach to the animals' hide and then drop elsewhere.
I like that.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Creon.
Yo.
So, with your grand intellect, you're like, oh, yes, Weeping Widowmaker, also known as Gillistipes lacrimore. You're familiar with them
Will not
because
use
they
that name.
are a special type of tree that the wood of the tree actually has a very strong cold or elemental water affinity to them. So the wood from the tree is highly prized by particularly elemental arcanists.
Ooh, that's pretty neat.
So called the Weeping Widowmaker because in the frigid climates, the excreted excess moisture doesn't just form water droplets which animals drink, but they go and form these long icicles. So instead of spreading the seeds, it will actually impale and kill the prey and use that the carcasses to help
Right.
nourish and grow the tree.
Fascinating. Are we potentially interested in harvesting this wood? It would be incredibly fascinating to study.
How about if we survive the dungeon? We can get some.
I suppose you're
Let's,
right. It is a tree. It is unlikely to move anytime.
Should hopefully be here still.
Let's
But
get
yeah,
still-
I agree though. It'd be good to get some.
Heard about these sorts of trees. Never seen one in a cold climate before. Fascinating.
Felix, the ones you've seen in warmer climates are much
Run a note.
they're smaller overall. This one here, it is much larger. The trunk and the branch is much thicker.
They
It's
reasonably
much bigger than
common.
normal. I almost didn't recognize it.
How common are they among the mountain areas?
In mountain areas, fairly
Yeah.
uncommon.
Okay.
So is this like a one-off tree, kind of like when you get like a giant willow, like it's not of the rest of them?
Yeah, it's a single tree and it's
Okay.
pretty. You can't see any others nearby.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Maybe we should just get it now then.
Alright, well, I'll keep a lookout for undead things. And
Yeah.
not get impaled by the spikes.
Quite.
Does anyone have an axe?
Yeah, who has like an axe? Or a battle axe?
Wait, are we trying to chop down this tree?
Yeah.
Which one? Some? I don't think we need to chop a tree.
We can put it in bags of holding, so no reason why we can't take down the entire tree.
I don't know if
Well,
I don't think your bags of holding would hold that much.
You don't know. You never
Maybe
told us the
some
limit.
branches.
There's
It
a
is
limit
not
to
that much.
How much? No, yeah, there is definitely a limit. To
Well,
how much
then,
there is.
It's a lot, but not
somebody
that
lifts
much.
me up. I'll go take down a branch.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I suppose. Better than nothing.
Okay.
It can hold up to 500 pounds. I'm assuming a tree of this type weighs probably a couple of tons.
Yeah. Okay, so Malari, as you go clambering, you could probably just clamber up the side of the tree.
I know.
Yeah, you do have a climbing speed.
I know. I don't remember what my climbing speed is. Let me have a look.
25.
It's equal
30.
to your movement speed.
I thought it was
What?
less. Okay.
Is it? Hold on.
No, it's just you have running speed.
I don't know,
the
you
back
put- you
speed
put
is
mine
the
at
same as
30.
the walking speed.
Then it must be 30. Here we go. Climbing.
I could be wrong. I don't have the player's handbook
No,
or.
climb speed equal to your walking speed. So whatever your walking speed is, your climbing speed is the same.
I don't know what my walking speed is.
Will be 35 or 30.
You have mobile,
Yeah,
Yeah?
so it'll be 30 plus mobile.
So 40, I think.
Yep.
It
Okay, so
increases
your
my
walk.
speed by
Yeah, walking speed is
10.
40.
Yeah.
So climbing speed is also 40.
Well, then should I change it to 40?
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Who did that? It was me. I did that.
It was me the whole time.
I'm the last person I would have suspected.
So Malari, clambering up the side of the tree, you go, because of how quietly and carefully you move, all of the large icicles, which many of which are still hanging from the leaves, are still dangling there precariously, but none of them are disturbed and drop by your climbing of this tree.
If you guys value your life, I suggest you move back a little bit.
I'll take a step back. From my
I'm not in any position where
yeah.
an icicle can fall on my head.
Backing up.
Make a survival check for me.
Oh, yeah. Survival check.
Depending on how... Yeah, no, I'll make a survival check.
I'm gonna fucking die.
We'll be fine.
That's fine.
It'll be a deck save to try and save yourself from getting hit by an icicle. If you have 10
17.
trillion decks.
17.
Yeah.
You find a sizable branch. In fact, you know what? With that, you find probably three medium branches that you're able to cut down without disturbing any of the icicles.
Well, then I'll go for it.
Nice. What tool are you using?
I'll just use I'll use one of my daggers that aren't that bad. Hang on.
Okay, anime slash.
Sorry, sneezing. I'll just use my silver dagger since I don't use it very often. I can get it sharpened later.
Yeah, you'll probably have to. Because as you're cutting through the branches of this tree, it's very thick. It's a very hard wood overall. It's like you're trying to cut into ice or something, chipping away at it. By the end of it, your silver dagger is not in a great state. I would say that your silver dagger is damaged by this stage, but you're still able to get the 3 medium branches of a Weeping Widowmaker, or Gelastippi's Lacrimore if you wanted to be fancy.
I choose not to be.
It's okay. I haven't used that dagger in a while.
Daggers are cheap.
So I'll just get the whole name for you guys.
Latvia, do you reckon you could smack these branches up into smaller sizes?
Look, Creon, I got you some wood.
Ah, thank you very much. That was very generous of you. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the 3 medium branches just now, but I will certainly attempt to put them to good use.
Should do something.
Oh,
I'm up. Sorry.
They are useful for elemental magics and the like, so I'm sure I can find some use for them.
Well, Gabriel, did you want one? Because you can do the elemental stuffs, right?
I think the amount we have here should be good.
I'm happy
Okay.
to. I'll hand you 2 of them.
I'll store them in the bag of holding if you want. Or do you have one?
I do not, so that would be appreciated.
Easy.
Didn't we have an extra one?
You guys had 3 at one point.
Well,
Yeah, so I'll store 3. 3 was a Weeping Widow.
Weeping Willowmaker.
Widowmaker.
Oh, Weeping Widowmaker.
Widow. Cool.
Or Gelastippi's Lacrimore.
Yeah, that's from the road, yep.
Alright, neato.
Cool. As you guys step back from the tree, many of its icicles still hanging precariously, ready to get some prey and nutrients so it can grow big and strong.
Not today.
Be no trees to the fortress.
To the fortress. The next 2-3 hours kind of go okay. Even the 6th hour, you are able to pass most of the patrols without too much effort, especially thanks to the navigational skills of Felix and the amazing stealthy mind of Malari. None of the patrols come too close. As you climb the mountain higher and higher, the trees begin to thin out, and there is less tree cover, but more rocky cover. The terrain becomes more perilous, with these steep drop-offs. And
Everyone watch your step.
Careful.
it also gets much, much colder and quite misty as well.
Everyone stay close. Try to keep warm, and whatever you do, don't look down. Woo!
Alright, look down, Felix. What now? What do I do?
Mathia, come, let's go cuddle.
Look up and follow the sound of my voice.
Let's
Everyone-
let 2 sick people go cuddle, okay? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Later, we need to keep moving.
Let's
Right.
cuddle later.
But
Keep
it's
moving.
cold.
Come close to me. I'll hold your hand. We can stick close. Keep each other warm.
I just imagine she
Your
like
piggyback.
wraps a cape around her and Malari.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
probably
what-
have my
the
other cape
carrier.
around me anyway, so I'm almost invisible at this point.
Then you're ducking behind my cape as well, so you kind of disappear entirely from view. Probably got
Could I get the 2 people on watch duty to make perception checks?
Okay. Alright. Perception. Don't fail me now.
Wait, who's doing
Sure, it was
Watch.
Gabe. I'm pretty sure it was
Gabe and
Gabriel
Felix.
and Felix.
Yeah, okay.
On watch.
We got 26.
26, okay.
It's pretty good.
14 total.
Your rolls today, Felix, have just been.
Hey, this one's not a 1. And again, get the low ones out of the way now. I'm gonna need the
you're
high
like
ones
a-
for the Battle of the Lich, so...
Tell you what, you're like a bankrupt bakery. Shitty rolls.
So up ahead, Felix,
Thank
you
you.
notice that there are these 2 forms that are beginning to come out of the mist. You quickly identify them as two groups of skeletons coming directly towards your group.
we might have a problem. So
Gabriel,
we got undead coming towards us.
Gabriel, you notice the
Look up
skeletons, but you also notice one of the harvesters coming not from towards you, but up towards your left.
I suppose I hear it, eh? Or do I see it too?
First you think you hear something, and as you turn, you kind of catch the form of one of the harvesters clambering up on a big rocky outcropping.
Harvester's coming in fast.
Have they
Point to
noticed us? Can we sneak by them, or
I think it's coming this way.
It's
They're
nearby.
coming from that.
It
Well, it's
isn't-
nearby. It's not coming this way.
It doesn't seem to be.
Okay. What about the skeletons, Felix? Do they see us?
Did I notice that? Are they just heading...
No,
In
the
our
skeletons
direction.
are just heading in your direction.
Okay.
They're heading in our direction, but I don't think they've seen us yet.
Keep moving. Quiet.
do we try to
Right.
hide from them, or are we going to fight them?
I think the
So-
mist might be enough to shroud us for now. We might not need to waste our resources on them.
For now, we just need to get to the fortress. These guys aren't why we're here.
Well, of course,
no,
I
it looks
say
like we're
that,
gonna be
but-
attacking them, apparently.
No, I'm just giving you guys
Alex,
some. I'm just giving
Alex
you guys.
says the fact that we're fighting them, guys.
It's a
Look.
visual reference.
Visual references.
Yeah. You don't usually do visual references unless we're gonna fight something.
I thought I'd give you one.
But it's
Just
The equivalent
because
of
I'm
like an old Doctor Who episode where the Doctor's like, "Oh no, the inhabitants of this island are quite peaceful." An arrow comes by right in front of his face. Of course, I could be wrong.
nice. So this is more or less. There you go. That's more or less what's happening at the moment.
Alright. Let's try to lay low. We have to fight them, but let's try to avoid it.
Well, if we don't have to, I think we'd be wise to save our resources for for bigger prey.
Indeed.
I agree. If we can avoid fighting, then that would be ideal.
Okay. Where do you go? How are you guys going to try and get past them?
Because they're the direction, like they're coming from the fortress, and we want to go towards the fortress. Right.
They're
It's
more
like
or
a
less
mountain
heading,
pass. Tough-edged.
more or less heading towards us.
Yeah, the skeletons are slowly heading towards you guys.
Well, we might just have to go through them then.
The fire
Unless anyone has...
a carefully
Yeah.
placed fireball.
Or
Get
perhaps
the ball.
a good chunk of us could fly. We could try and go over.
Or,
A few that can fly, we can just pick up and take over.
or Gabriel, I believe you have holy powers to rebuke undead, do you not?
Sure. We might be able to just get through them, like, swiftly. Yeah, forwards. If we fly, they might see us. It's best we just take them out. If we can do it quickly and silently, it's possible. Let's just do that. If you guys are alright.
What's the area around us besides just, or is this supposed to be like an interpretation of like flat snow land in front
So
of
you've got the road going out this way. Well, not road, the path going this way, which the skeletons seem to be traveling along more or less. Over to your left, there is a large rocky outcropping, which the harvester seems to be perched on top of. Whereas over to your right, it's pretty rough terrain, and there's a drop-off a bit further along, but you might be able to travel along that way and get by if you so wanted to.
Okay, so it is pretty wide.
We could go over to the right over there and try to make our way around.
Yeah, sure.
Might be difficult though.
It's worth it. Let's try.
Right.
Right.
Let's tread carefully.
Let's go. It's the
Oh, right, now we have to fight D4s as well.
Ah yes, the dreaded D4.
Is the most feared of all the dice. D&D players scoff at the LEGO community when they say they step on on LEGO and it hurts.
Okay. So as you guys jump down a bit, try to over the rough terrain, do you take your mounts with you?
Oh yeah, the mounts.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of, like, boats and velociraptors and shit.
Wait, where are those? Oh, bugger.
I would say probably yes. Well, no, they might be able to handle the terrain better than we could.
Damn it, I forgot to save after last session.
What if
In that case, we all had $1 million.
to send
$2 million.
them or
You guys do have your mounts with you, they're just disappeared for the moment.
Did anyone see the mounts?
I thought you were keeping watch on them.
You're the one who wanted like 7 velociraptors. I thought you wanted.
I only wanted the what? Oh my god.
Alex,
Yeah.
earlier when we got the Weeping Willow Maker, did we get any seeds from it as well?
No, you didn't.
No, good. Yeah. I should have grabbed some.
If you had an inspiration, you could have retroactively done some. Alternatively, if you guys head back that way, there's always the opportunity.
We can go back along there, and then hit the tree up on our way back.
If Korean wants me to, I could probably grow some of it another time.
Yes, perhaps on the way back.
Okay. So are your mounts coming down off the track, or are you leaving them in the middle of the path?
Well,
They are
could
likely
make
to-
good distraction.
Yes, they are likely to be attacked, regardless of what we do.
What do you guys think? Round or head on?
I vote around. For the sake
enough.
of conserving resources.
I believe we should attempt to go around, yes.
Just take the mounts with us. Just ride them around. Of course. Off terrain.
Yes, perhaps slowly.
Okay, yeah. Beat them.
Alright. So as you guys direct your mounts off the path and down onto the rough terrain, kind of downhill a bit behind some rocky outcroppings, and the skeletons
Oh, we could use that as cover. That actually
of
works out.
continue passing by as you guys huddle, or try and huddle together as best as possible. Need to check the giant goats.
The giant goats have great stealth modifiers.
It's sufficient,
Nobody's
actually.
the goats. Someone sneezes again.
Well, I'm pretty sure Malari and Latvia are on the same goat. So if there's a sneeze, it's going to come from that direction.
Who's on the raptors?
I'm on one.
Me.
So just Beatrix and Felix?
I heard someone else say me.
Gabriel and Malari had raptors too.
Okay, so it's just Creon and Lathir on the goats.
What's wrong?
Okay, so
Are you riding on your raptor at the moment, or are you cuddled up with me on goat?
I'm cuddled up with you on the guard.
where's your raptor?
I have no idea.
Falling behind.
Well,
Okay, so as the skeletons pass by at the closest point, you can tell that all of your raptors begin tensing up. And
Felix will rub its neck and the side of its head. Shh, it's alright, it's okay, just keep going.
could I get the raptor riders to roll a animal handling check?
Oh,
Sorry. Raptor Rider's doing well, sorry.
Animal handling. Oh,
Handling.
Beatrix, please.
Wait, I want to check something real quick before I do that.
But that means I don't have to roll it?
No,
That doesn't really help me. Never mind.
What is that? Wisdom.
Oh, excuse me.
I got a 20 total.
okay.
17 total for me.
Malari, where is your raptor? Is
I
it
don't know.
is it with the group, or have you just left it behind?
The guy that came with us didn't have a mount.
Yes, he did. He had a giant goat.
Oh, that's right, he did. I don't know what happened to mine.
Your raptor has been set free. Congrats.
For all about 2 seconds before being killed by a harvester.
I have
Okay.
no idea where it went. When I got too cold,
latched it.
I was pretty much like attached to Lathier at that point.
Excellent. So as you guys sitting there on your mounts, Beatrix's raptor lets out a audible hiss, and you
Felix
hear
just
one of the
shuts the
groups.
beak closed.
You hear one of the groups of skeletons stop. What do you guys do?
Chris, stop moving too. Slow down.
Felix might attempt to calmly and quietly calm down Beatrix's mount.
Okay, make an animal handling check for me.
It kind of makes me want to just speak to animals at that point and be like, "Hey, calm down."
Calm down.
There's
Shut the fuck up.
There's a good chance they may not listen to you. May not listen to you.
Well, 9.
9. Okay. The raptor still, it looks alert. You can see some of the feathers along the downy feathers that it has are beginning to stand on end, giving it a bit of a cowl or a frilled look. As you can see, it's tensing up.
Just be fine. It'll be fine. Just shh. They're going to find us if we make another noise, so please don't. For the love of fucking don't.
You guys hear the skeletons coming up close. They're probably standing just above, just out of view above the rocky outcropping.
Felix holds his breath.
Don't appear to have seen you. They begin moving down along the way that you guys were coming. They move 20 or so feet, and then stop again. What are you guys doing?
Continue to hold my breath.
You
Alright.
need to hopefully hide.
Just hold, hold till they're gone.
You hear
Well,
skeletons
maybe.
moving again, further away this time.
I was about to say, if need be, I can just talk to the animals and be like, "Hey, I know it's scary. I know everything in your mind is telling you to fucking just get out of here, but hey, we need you to calm down and be quiet."
I
Alright.
think we're safe.
Why were you holding your breath?
It's a
Nice
little
one.
red.
Help.
Stay quiet.
A little more purple for me, my complexion. So we're good now. All right.
So
So you guys heading off again?
if we're relatively free from danger, then I think yes, we should head off.
All right. Yes.
I need a tissue.
So you guys slowly begin moving the group once again. You head further along the rough terrain, slowly but surely, trying to keep as quiet as possible before you come a few hundred feet back up onto the path. Looking back, you can't see the skeletons anymore, nor the harvester that you've left behind. You seem more or less good to keep going here.
Alright. If nobody needs to do anything, then onwards.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
You shrank all of our character models.
It's okay, I had copies. It's fine.
Honey, I shrunk the party.
It's fine, it's fine.
So Rick Moranis.
You get out of the way.
That could be a fun idea for a session one day. The party shrinks and we're all trying to get out of like a kitchen or something.
That should be, yeah, it would be fun.
It was kind of like
Well,
giant in the giant's house.
Oh yeah, we did do something similar to that. Like in our other game, one of our party planted a magical bean.
Did
Mate,
you guys literally
This
do
was
that
a
in
magic beanstalk.
Athea's house?
Didn't go up
It's
to
true.
the Cloudlands.
No, Felix got like shrunk.
Oh
Did I?
No, I got shrunk and put into the oven.
Yeah, put in the oven.
Yeah.
Ah.
This in our other campaign, we planted a magic bean, and yeah, like it's a magical item in Dungeons and Dragons where like magic beans, you plant them and they do various shit. And this one was literally Jack and the Beanstalk. We went up into a giant's house and fought some giants, and cool shit. It was fun.
Whoa, what? Oh. I just want to take a look.
Let me get this.
Look at this precise.
There's a red room.
See the red room?
You guys can't at the moment. One more.
Oh, I see. I see what he's trying to
One
be
more.
accurate. I get you.
It's not so much that I want to line it up with the grid, it's more that I want to get the scale right.
I know what you mean.
I think. There we go, that's good.
Wunderbar.
That'll work.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Nice, there we go. You can get out of the way. Oh. Alrighty. So as you guys approach, you're pretty much right at the fortress. You can see not too far down, you can actually see the fortress itself. This towering structure that kind of juts up into the skyline. There's very smooth, unnaturally smooth surfaces, like it's paved stone or molded stone even. It has these massive set of doors that tower up in the main entrance, and a bit of a platform that juts out over a sheer drop-off down to the bottom of the mountain. From your position, there are kind of two ways that you can go. You can continue along the path, which will take you up along the eastern side, over here. Or you can travel down and around and try and make an approach from the western side of the mountain. And come out somewhere over here.
Maybe
You'll
we
have
could
to-
ask whoever in there to see if they've seen any fortresses anywhere.
Yes, maybe they know the Lich King.
But they might know where one is.
Which side looks easier to get onto? Also,
Easier
Easier
to
to
get onto. The east side, which
Yeah.
you guys are pretty much already on, if you just continue along the path.
is there any there?
Seems good.
Is there any reason why we should go around to the west side?
You can see a couple of skeleton patrols walking along the platform, the main platform. There's one that's just kind of tracking back and forth. As you guys are overlooking this scene, you can see a harvester come in, traveling along the path. Looks like it's carrying a couple of logs on its back, clamped down by a couple of its claws, as it goes traveling along the path and up and along this kind of platform before it heads in through the main doors and disappears as the doors close behind it.
We may want to find a place to leave our mounts for the time being. Preferably someplace where a harvester won't be able to find them. Because it might lead them all the way back.
Is there anywhere good where we can is there anywhere good that we can leave our mounts and see a location that's potentially useful?
Make a survival check.
Maybe we just
13 plus 15 total.
Wait, did you say we should just eat them?
no. It's free. I mean, if you're hungry, we had a big breakfast.
I literally just heard you say, why don't we just eat them? I'm like, wait, what?
4 mounts.
Free.
I mean, desperate times. I got
Oh.
a 15 total for my survival check.
Yeah, you found a spot that's well hidden away. You could probably leave the mounts tied up. You might want to leave some meat for the raptors so they don't get too many ideas about the goats, but
Keep them tied up separately.
I've got this old big leg bone in my bag. Might leave that for them.
you do. There's definitely a stench that comes off it. It has not kept well within your bag.
Yep.
I thought it smelled bad on the outside.
I'll offer it to one of the raptors, see if it's interested.
They sniff it tentatively and then dig in regardless.
Okay. Come back to sick raptors. I don't know how they take. Oh, listen.
You're a cleric, I'm sure you can heal them.
Poisoned raptors.
Alright. You be careful now, Cloud. Stay strong, stay hidden, and for now, stay quiet.
And yeah, I'll leave.
If someone finds you, peck their eyes out. If they don't have eyes, figure something out.
The raptors don't have beaks.
It's true.
Or their eyes out.
Wait, when you said raptors, I thought you meant they were birds. Am I
mean-
confused?
No, they're raptors as in like raptor, dinosaur raptor.
As in a velociraptor.
Velociraptor. Feathered velociraptor.
They're feathered because velociraptors had, like, dinosaurs had feathers. Velociraptors.
You on the ball now?
Okay.
But it gets the idea. The raptor kind of chirps at you, and then kind of clicks its claws. It seems to get the idea to a degree.
Good. With any luck, we'll be back.
All right.
And Felix is just gonna shake, get himself loose, ready for the fight that's about to happen.
Are we going around the west? I think if we go around the west way, we can avoid a lot of fights. But if we go around it'll be harder terrain. But if we go around the east, we have to fight, but easier terrain. What is it?
I like fun terrain.
We do have the capabilities of ignoring most terrain.
That's true, we can just fly there. I can, I can use my coat to become a Pegasus, carry one or two of you over there.
Somebody could take Discord. I wouldn't mind going up that terrain. That terrain looks like fun.
Okay. If you're sure you can handle that.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Let's do it.
So we're going around the sneaky way.
Sneaky.
Believe so.
Is it like a sheer fall, or is it just like?
What was that?
Is it a sheer fall? Like, is it off the edge of the mountain around that way?
Yeah, if you wanted to get over to the west side, you'd need to find some way across. There isn't. And there isn't a solid way that you guys can see, aside from, hugging the mountain. Basic, yeah. So you would need to either fly over or...
To save resources, we can send Discord back and forth, and he can take us one at a time over.
Yeah, that's true.
That's an option too. Would certainly be less suspicious than a large group of people flying over.
Alright, let's do that then.
Okay. Where are you gonna have Discord drop people off?
Where are we dropping, boys?
There's a few precarious footholds along this side of the mountain, or you could get Discord to carry you guys along further, maybe up here, or...
I look
think-
down, I look back up, and the map's changed. Alright, where?
I think
There's
we
a
should
few... You guys can explain.
We can go to these more precarious footholds that are a bit closer, right around here, or we can go up to here. It's a bit further away, but it's probably definitely safer.
Yeah, up there.
Job to
Yeah.
those ones.
I have no safe guardians falling.
Safeguard
Yeah,
against falling is my massive amount of HP.
I'd probably go
So-
here.
I have better fall Dad, because I'm a smart cookie.
Yeah, I got Featherfall as well.
Always prepared to fall.
I would probably suggest Discord goes up here, so people that want to go first kind of get more of a ground should go up first. Who wants to go up first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Alright. Gabriel, as you mount Discord, and Discord flies you from your position overlooking the area above the mist, really, and over to the safe little outcropping, well protected by these jutting boulders that come up. Land on the soft snow. What is your passive stealth? Within range.
What?
13.
That's an amazing passive stealth score. You definitely
Thank you, sir.
succeeded.
As you make it over, the skeletons patrolling the platform don't seem to have noticed you. They just kind of make their way over. Alright, who's going next?
Keep my head low.
A time like the present. I'll hop in. Hop on.
Alright. Felix, as you hop on Discord and have Discord fly you up over the chasm and around to the safe little spot, come down. You can actually see down the mountain at the platform from this position. You're all good.
Excellent. I may... If I could squeeze past you there. Walk over here. Maybe pull out my York bow, just in case we get spotted over here.
As you guys are standing in this position, you see another harvester come out. The doors sliding open as the harvester appears and goes off, climbing down, going over down the path. Who's going next?
Beatrix.
Oh, of course. Beatrix will likewise go and be carried over. No issues there. As Discord arrives back at the location that the now three of you are, Harvester is passing by the closest point. Lathia,
Yes.
what's your passive stealth at the moment?
Should be hopefully pretty okay. I've got +5 to stealth, so 15.
Allow me to clarify. Are you wearing the armor mode or the clothing mode?
I would be wearing armor at the moment.
Okay. And Creon's stealth is also not excellent.
It is not.
As the harvester begins passing by the closest point to where you guys are, it seems to stop. And instead of just going about its business, it kind of straightens up and begins doing a kind of sweeping motion with its metallic head. Who's going next?
Scatting.
Just say,
I'll go last!
I'll just say, wait a second. It might not have seen us yet. Let's just wait till we know what's going on. And we'll see what it does. I'll just say, I will use my cloak to transform into a Pegasus if it comes to us, and that way all four of us can get over very quickly. One of you can jump on me, the other one can jump on this god. But I prefer not to do that if I don't have to. So
Yeah.
let's stay still and see if it passes. And we stay still and hope see what the harvester does.
Hoping for the best.
As the harvester, as you guys are waiting there, the harvester scanning back and forth kind of stops, and it looks like it's about to continue along its way, but then it turns back.
Being dramatic.
What are you guys doing?
It's not actively coming towards us again at the moment, but it would be standing very still and being hopeful that it still has missed us. And also,
If you don't move,
ready
we
at a
can't see
moment's
you.
notice to.
Begins
I'll be
moving
ready at a
back
moment's
towards
notice.
you guys as a group.
Right, yeah, I transform into. Use my wings, transform into a Pegasus.
No. Calm down.
That's it.
There might be another way for us to do this.
I feel like moving quickly is of the essence.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have to fight it. What have you got planned, Malari? Now is the time to do it.
The harvester kind of clambers right to the edge of the cliff, and as you guys have ducked down, well, actually, you guys don't know what the harvester is doing right at the moment. All that it's kind of disappeared out of view as you guys are hunkering down. Gabriel, Beatrix, and Felix, the three of you can get a perfect view of this from your location, perched high up into the western side of the mountain here. You see as the harvester seems to be standing right at the edge of the cliff here, and it looks like it is keeping ready.
Like it's seen them.
Yeah, it looks like it's just kind of waiting at the moment.
I think we should stay down here for right now. I don't know. We don't know where it's gone. For one.
Unless
And
the source is walking towards
if
the edge of
it's-
the cliff.
If it's waiting for us up there, then we should probably. It would probably not be a good idea for us to have battle up in the sky.
Very well.
Is there a
We should
is there a
probably
path?
We should
I
probably
guess
move
we'll say-
forward a bit and then try and go up.
Is there a path that we can take that's more stealthy, or somewhat stealthy, that'll get us closer to sort of this down this way?
You guys could, from that position, no, you would have to go along the side of the mountain here, like a sheer, almost a sheer drop, in some parts. But you'd have to go along the cliffside, and from where you last saw, the harvester was kind of moving
Eyeing
towards
that
that
area.
location.
I have a suggestion. I am capable of teleporting myself and one other person up to the vantage point. I would be happy to do this. However, the question would be who remains behind.
I can remain behind.
But
Let's keep
Because if you think about it, I've got the cloak. And if I get the cloak around Discord as well, if I'm able to, then we're pretty much invisible once we get off the ground.
Very well.
You've
Well, I shall
yeah.
not hesitate any longer. I do not wish to be ambushed. Creon is going to grab Lathia and cast Dimension Door
All right.
and teleport 500 feet up to here.
Yeah, it's just barely within range.
is it?
I do-
Are these like we?
Well, it's within range.
What's that?
You guys aren't actually at your current location. You're further back this way. So, Malari, you're left there. What are you going to do?
I guess it's just you and me, Discord.
Larry in Discord against the world.
Is that quite normal? Me and Discord doing stuff together?
It is very par for the course.
Mm.
Okay, hopping on Discord. Discord kind of happy with its rightful owner.
Yeah, Discord usually when I'm on Discord, not a lot of people can see me, especially if I have the cloak somewhat. If I'm pretty much laying down on Discord, and pretty much the cloak goes around Discord as well, so we're a lot more hidden.
Alright. How are you going to exit from your hidden location here?
I'll probably go more against the groundish area here.
Okay. Quickly or
And then-
stealthily?
Stealthily.
Alright. You know what? I don't think this will...
Yes.
Okay, so as you exit, basically becoming a shadow, diving deep through the mist, disappearing from your companion's view pretty much entirely. The rest of you can see as the harvest is standing there, sweeping its head back and forth at the hiding spot that you guys were at, and then it begins clambering over the rough terrain up to that spot. You haven't seen Malari leave that location, however. Malari, you've basically disappeared. You've gone down.
Wait, where did she go?
I'm one with the earth.
I'm with Mountain. She does this all the time.
She's
very good
on
at
the
this.
wing.
Too soon,
Watch how
bro.
she's
Too
doing.
soon.
I could even do this in person. Somebody just turns around and I'm gone.
Malari, you basically pop out of the mist here, appearing right behind Gabriel.
Oh no.
Hey guys! Did you miss me?
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Terrifying.
Oh.
Alright, good.
So you guys didn't miss me? Aw.
I always miss you more. I always miss you when you go to Larry.
Yes.
We're
I have
confident
nothing
you'll be
but
safe.
faith in your abilities.
I'm sure you guys were like thinking, nah, she can't get out of that.
Skeletons like
I
storms
know how
and
good you are at. I know how good you are at hiding. I had every faith that you would not be seen. What's the harvester doing? Is it still just watching?
It's walked over to the spot that you guys were hiding. You guys kind of see as the harvester clambers over the hiding spot where you guys were before, as Malari kind of pops out of the mist behind you.
Okay, excellent.
Oh, it's gonna get her.
Getting pretty close.
Nah.
Let's get off the sledge.
Okay.
Right.
No, I'm not sure if we'll be able to sneak past this patrol of skeletons.
Go, Felix.
I don't think they'll be hard to kill.
Alright. Nope, that's not what I want to do. What? Alright.
How much of a drop is that?
Yeah, how...
Like,
is this like something we could like rock climb down, or is this
Maybe like jump down.
like there is no chance of good footing here?
30. I would say that each level is about 30 feet. So it's 30 feet down here, 90 feet from here to here, and then an extra 30 from here to here. It's quite steep.
Certainly can't make this easy. Okay, so like,
Shall we use Discord again?
so like, the rock formations here.
Yeah.
Again, is this like an instance where I could potentially rock climb down, or is it there's just not enough good footing there to do that?
You could rock climb down.
All right, I would like to attempt to do that.
It's 120 feet.
120
To
feet.
get
Okay.
down here.
Yeah.
Or let's. I'm gonna try and go down here.
What's
I'm
your
gonna go-
climbing speed?
How does one calculate that?
Typically it's half your movement speed unless you have some other means.
Okay, that's like 15 feet then.
Okay. Okay. Jeez, that'll take a while.
It's gonna take a few rounds. No, yeah.
And are you going to try and move quickly or just taking it slow and steady?
I would imagine slow and steady. Not
Can I
only
get
because
two?
I don't want to fall, but also I don't want to drag attention to myself.
Can I
Sure.
go too?
Of course.
Yay!
So, Malari, you've got a 40
Yeah.
foot move speed. Oh, you've got a 40-foot climb speed,
Yeah.
even. Alright. So you guys going to try and head down first?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So as you begin the descent, Felix, you get 15 feet down. Malari, you get 40 feet down, so a third of the way down.
Like I can just imagine her going down a little further, and he just looks down, whispers to himself.
You start before me, and
"Show
I'm like,
off."
you start before me. I'm like, oh hey Felix, bye.
Can I take Discord to
Yeah, go ahead.
this corner over here?
Aww.
To where?
I ain't gonna try to go this corner. Oh, wait. That way.
Sure. How are you going to do that? Are you just going to go straight down and across?
Yeah, straight to the point on Discord.
Okay. Sure. Could you please make a stealth check for that?
Sure.
With
Thought for a second you were going to say animal handling to control Discord.
Broom
Stealth check
handling
with
check.
disadvantage on that.
Yep.
Now, as Malari and Felix are clambering down the side of the... Down the side, you guys begin your descent. Creon... Beatrix is mostly just watching at the... You know what? Beatrix is going to
Great.
create a...
Sorry.
I've got 50 feet of rope, if that helps. We've all got 50 feet of rope.
No.
Why? Oh my god! Why did no one think? Why did no
Beatrix
one
is
think
going to create
that?
an echo of herself. And
So
send
she can
that
stick to the day.
She's
She's
just gonna
gonna send
throw it
that.
off.
30 feet down this way, and then swap places with it. And kind of...
I wanted to climb up to this spot, so I'm happy with the fact that I can actually climb.
Fair.
do that again here. Oh, she'll start here, actually.
Come on, Felix. Getting slow.
How'd that stealth go?
I'm glad you asked. It was an 8.
Amazingly.
As you go, you fly out across the open area, straight down to the corner. Kriana and Lathia, what are you guys doing?
Creon, do you have any
You
rope?
could probably wait your turn if you wanted to.
Not specifically, no.
Alright, I've only got 50 feet. It's not enough to get down the side. Alright, I'll suppose we'll wait until there's decent amount of room to start climbing down.
Sure.
Yeah, but you could, if Discord comes back to you guys, it should be fine, and probably try and get you guys across again.
I'll wait a
Say
minute
that.
until I can hear the skeletons turn around. If they're close enough for that. Stay outside.
All right. So as you guys continuing clambering down, Malari, you get 2/3 of the way down. Felix, you're about a quarter of the way down as the skeletons continue their patrol. As the skeletons go and do a sweep.
I'd probably be like keeping my eye on like the area where the skeletons are. Be like, hey, stop.
Okay.
Felix will probably just like get himself close up against the rocks and hope that he can like camouflage. He'll just stay very still for a
As
minute.
the skeletons make their way, they continue along and they step out here, kind of step down off the platform and begin looking around this area.
I'll go down.
Gabriel,
Yes,
make a
good.
stealth check for me.
Yes. It's not
I don't know if
disadvantage, is it?
there's much you can do, but
Always make it worse.
11.
as the skeletons turn, they see you there.
Hello. Well, welcome to the corner.
Roll initiative.
Hi.
Let's go.
Everyone roll initiative or just real?
Hi, my name is Gabe.
We'll see how
I
these two
would-
go.
This most
What'd you get?
amazing book.
It was nearly a 20, but it was an 8. So 11 total.
All right. As the skeletons see you, they turn. They raise their bows, and a volley of arrows comes right at you.
Okay.
Fuck. Can nobody help?
I feel like I
Nobody
need.
help this poor man.
I'm sorry, Felix, but I think I'm gonna have to leave you for a bit.
What? What?
That'll be a. Hold on. Plus.
Actually, no, I think she would be so far down that Felix would just go.
For,
Say.
that'll be a 37 to hit.
That will hit. What the hell?
Sure, no.
To be fair, they're in close range.
Yeah.
2 plus. So it'll be 12 piercing damage as their short bows unleash into you.
Mhm.
At short range and yeah.
Can I do?
Just a volley of arrows at you.
Do they stay there?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Can I channel divinity at them? Turn undead?
Sure.
Alright.
Cool thing about that.
If these are low enough level. No, low enough CR.
That was a saving throw. Righto.
You know what I should have done? I should
Wisdom
have
saving
just
throws.
casted a feather falling on somebody and then just get them to like jump.
That's when you see. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
What's the
Which is
DC?
21. Wait 1 second. Yeah, 21.
All of the skeletons immediately shirk back from the blinding rainbow light that shines from the tip of your staff.
Oh yeah.
as they are all instantly destroyed.
Very nice.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!
One of the skeletons topples off the edge, whereas the other 4 just kind of collapse in a pile. Their forms remain amazingly intact.
So amusing xylophone noises don't play when they crumple.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
The Beatrix is over here playing chess.
yeah. She's, rooking. Castling, that's it. At this point... Damn it, hold on.
Holding on. I can't promise for how long, but I'm holding on.
Malari, you get to the bottom of the cliffs as you guys probably Lathia and Creon, you guys can just see at this point the doors open and a harvester step out. And continue along its way.
Concerning.
It's the skellies.
But you guys are just going to continue climbing down in a...
At this point, I might as well.
Here. Okay.
I'm gonna remove some arrows from myself and myself heal from the staff while I wait for you guys.
Do you want me to heal you instead?
Sorry. The staff's got its own heal, but cheers though.
Oh, that's fair then.
As the group of Malari, you're able to come around basically to Gabriel's position without much issue.
Yeah.
As you guys continue slowly clambering down the cliffs, Beatrix is kind of the next to get to the group of you, and she dismisses her echo.
Hey, Beatrix. How you going?
I thought it would be much easier doing that than all that climbing business.
That's fair. At least you get to watch Felix be a weirdo while he was climbing down.
Why didn't I think to put a rope down at least? That would have made things so much easier.
At least, Felix, you weren't attached to me while I was climbing down. You would have been ripped over here very quickly.
That's true. Well, we're here now. We didn't waste resources. So.
We're all alive and healthy. I say, looking at Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That well.
I just imagine him, taking arrows out of him, hold on. Let's see if I can find the GIF that shows what I'm thinking. Ah, perfect.
There's 3 or 4 bloody arrows at my feet. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm biting them.
As you guys regroup in this little corner here, the skeleton, the squad of skeleton guards defeated. I think we'll leave it off here for this week.
Oh.
To let the sick people some time to recover, and also because some people need to leave early.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
How dare you, man? What the fuck, bro? Seriously, dude. As if you have better things to do than play Dungeons and Dragons, man.
I technically don't.
I would prefer to do that, but I also need money.
Yeah. Unfortunately, playing Dungeons and Dragons does not earn me money. Yeah.
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
Well, if you did some streaming and did it, you have a possibility.
True. Well, we
Well,
are
does that go
streaming,
for
aren't
you,
we?
Alex?
We are.
We
streaming.
are.
We've got,
Originally,
money
I was
then.
doing it, and then I gave up on it,
I've
and
got-
then Alex started doing it.
yeah, I've got a not we've got 2 viewers, amazing viewers, who have not said anything in chat. But hello, viewers.
That's
you-
usually Chris and I.
No, it's not you and Chris today.
And
I'm not that
there's also bots that like to come and hang out with you.
Yeah. I'm
Frequently
assuming
bots.
they're bots. Though one is not a Mr. Beast contest, so that's
Well, that's good.
That's good.
that's the opposite of what a bot would say.
Alrighty. Well, I'll catch you guys next weekend, where I can be very certain that I won't be randomly called into work, because I'm already annoyed that they did today.
Yeah.
At the very least, I get Sunday rates. Yay.
Yeah,
So where do you work?